Hello. In this video, I will be demonstrating a football football management system developed in Java using OOP and MVC layer, MySQL database, and Swing library for user interface. So the system supports CRUD operations for team and coaches and players. So this is the high level design, and there are four different layers: a GUI layer and services like logic layer, DAO for database to interact with the database, and model layer for domain. And the entity relationship diagram shows the relationship between the players and the teams. So one to many, one teams has many players, or many players plays in like many players, one to many, and one to one between the teams and the coaches. One team has one coach, can't have more than one coach, the team. And then in the UML diagram here shows the four layers: the DAO, the GUI, and the model, and the util package. So I will just go to the classes and explain each class and the purpose of each of the classes. So I will start with the football entity, and this is an interface and permits for team, player, and coach. So this will be used in team. This will be implemented in teams and coach and players and the player. So, and I have here an abstract class, person called person, and this is only for the demo. I will be inherit from this class, so the player and the coach will inherit the attributes and the methods from this class. The player and the coach will extend this class, as we see here. This is the player extends person and implements football entity. So the player represent the football player, and the team represent the team. Coach also represent the coach. So if we see they both are similar. The coach and the player, they extends person, and they implements football entity. So, and the team is like the coach and the other. It's a concrete class. And I will go to the position. It's an enon class, and this class represent this gives the role of the players. So it defines the possible player roles. So if they are forward or midfire or goalkeeper or whatever, so this is used to, instead of like a hard coding, it will be implemented when we initialize a new player. And then I will go to the contract record. It's like a contract between the player and the team. So I'd like to specify the salary and the other things. And this like an immutable structure representing a player salary, like, and the contract between the player and the team. And the immutable squad snapshot. It's a read-only snapshot, and this stores a frozen view of a team's player names. And then if we go up a little bit, and the DAO layer, it has the database connection, and the database connection is to initialize the connection between the database and the application. And here, database migrator is to create the database tables. And the service leak service is like it contains the leak simulation logic, so it's like the brain of the application. And then if we go to the util, I have two exceptions, two customized exception, one for database connection and the other one for the application. So for used for when I'm throwing exceptions, when I in person and in player and in position and in teams, when I'm initializing them or when I'm validating them as well here. Validating the age and the adult, like the age and the year of the team when they start playing, and if it is before that, then it will throw an exception, and if it is like over, so if it's like for example tomorrow or something like that, if we enter a date tomorrow or 2026, which is we are not in 26 yet, so it throw an exception. And then I used the JUnit tree to test the validation util, and I used like few test cases. I didn't do all of them because I don't have time to finish all of them. And here in the entity printer, this returns a readable text description of any football entity. So here I have the app layer. I have 3 panels: coach panel, football GUI, 3 panels, so coaches panel, league panel, and the teams players panel. I put them both in one panel, and I used the lambda inside almost three of them. And here I have the main is just like to insert players and teams and coaches, and also the football GUI is like the main class for the application. And if I run here, I can test the application. As we see here, you can scroll right. So if I pick this, I was testing it, and here test, I can insert players, test, and goalkeeper, keeper, and as I said, like more than 75, it will throw an exception. We can't. If it is like 22, it did add the player, and here three tabs, so each one, these display the teams and the players. So if here I inserted random players, and the coach has different coach, so if I want to enter the coach, I have to put the name, age, and the team, so the team should exist before the coach. And if it doesn't, then it will say something like the team has coach assigned to it. And then here I can, this is only like creates random data just for demo, and exports like as a JSON or XML files format. So this is the application, the whole application. And thanks for watching.